Hey my good friends, Sam Haymart with TestDrivenTV. We have recently tested the 2024 Toyota Grand Highlander Hybrid and it's in the garage. So we're going to open the hood and have a bit of a tour, talk about all of the major technical features, specifications, as well as the do-it-yourself maintenance service points. So there. The 2024 Toyota Grand Highlander Hybrid features the latest generation of the brand's venerable hybrid synergy drive system, which is well proven. It starts with a 2.5-liter Atkinson cycle gasoline engine with both direct and port fuel injection. The engine features a relatively high 14:1 compression ratio and variable valve timing and can run on 87 octane regular unleaded fuel or higher. It's mated to an electric continuously variable transmission with two motors. One is the main traction motor, the other primarily is a starter generator. It produces a total of 245 system horsepower in both front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive models, such as our Tester, where here it has an additional electric drive motor at the rear axle. If you're curious why both front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive horsepower is the same, total system power is limited by software and its high-voltage hybrid battery capacity, not so much the cumulative outputs of its individual components. Following the airflow, the intake charge comes through a snorkel at the top of the radiator into a small air filter box mounted low on the driver's side. From there, it flows through a mass airflow sensor and to a drive-by-wire throttle body into a composite plastic intake manifold. At the top of the manifold, you can see many of the fuel injection components for its port fuel injection, but the majority of its direct fuel injection components are hidden below. At the top of the engine, with its sound cover removed, you can see all four of its spark plug coil packs, and they are easily accessed for service. Once the combustion process takes place, exhaust exits at the rear of the engine through a tubular exhaust manifold and directly into the catalyst system. Doing your own maintenance on the Grand Highlander Hybrid is as straightforward as any conventional gasoline model. Stay clear of the bright orange high voltage wiring though, as handling it incorrectly can be very dangerous because, well, it carries about 259 volts. It's generally not user serviceable anyway. Coolant reservoirs for both the engine and hybrid drive system can be found at the passenger side of the engine compartment. The engine coolant reservoir is the one to the left, the hybrid drive system coolant to the right. They both use the same type of coolant, but I always recommend checking your owner's manual for the type and the amounts of coolant and other fluids that you need when you're doing service. So if that's your question, that's where to get the answers. The oil filler cap is located at the top of the engine valve cover. Checking oil is done at the front center of the engine, the bright yellow dipstick well visible. The oil filter must be accessed from below the vehicle, however. The brake fluid reservoir, it can be found on the driver's side near the strut tower, remotely located from the electronically controlled brake motor unit. Adjacent to it is the main engine ECU. Just ahead of both is the main fuse panel, which can be easily accessed, and a fuse removal tool can be found inside. The main engine air filter box is located at the front driver's side of the engine compartment. Changing the filter can be done easily without tools. The windshield washer fluid reservoir is found just ahead of the main air filter box. Looking around the engine compartment, you'll notice that there's no 12-volt battery located here. You'll find it behind an access panel in the cargo compartment out back. Also notable is the large electric cooling fan at the radiator. Watch your hands when working under the hood, even when the engine is powered off, as it can start at any time if the engine's been running. There it is, my friends, the 2024 Toyota Grand Highlander Hybrid under the hood. And I will point out there is another engine available in this vehicle, the Hybrid Max, the more powerful one. Now we don't have a video on that just yet, but if you search our channel just behind this, you will find videos for the Crown Platinum, which does have the same exact engine and transmission. And the underhood is going to be virtually identical if you're just really curious about what that is, how it looks, and how it works. But if you're really interested in the Grand Highlander and you want to learn more, we have a test drive right there. And if you do like the nuts and bolts stuff, you can subscribe to TDTV Garage right there. Either way, stay tuned.